Hey, what's up, everybody? Nick Powles with Growth Club. Welcome to the dashboard. We've been working diligently to get this prepared for you. Calling this version 1.0. We're going to continue to expand how this tool works and give you the ability to now navigate and manage candidates when they come through the process. So by now, you've clicked on the video and you're watching this. And so I want to give you some guidelines on how you're going to manage this. Now, for brands that are entering Growth Club, there is a program that we're happy to help you with building this out and play captain of your ship. That is a project that you can certainly engage us for, but more on that later, or reach out if you need some assistance on this. So you're now in. Now, most of you, we've already built out your page. So some of this will be level 2, but I'm going to show you how it works from a navigation standpoint. So if you're a new brand or an 1851 brand, there's going to be 2 different pathways here, and I'm going to show you both of those. But as a new brand, what we're going to need to even set up your page, you'll see we need your brand name. The slug is just, you can see, I'll give you an example, Nick's Hot Dogs. So you'll just see the slugs get created. Basically, it's the definition of what the URL is. Your email that we're going to use, the username, we'll set you up there, phone, growth stage. We've added a few categories on here just in case a candidate lands on the page and there's an up-and-comer or emerging brand. Like up-and-comer is super emerging, just so that the candidate understands what the pathway is. YouTube URL for the database video, which I can just jump over to Growth Club if you haven't played around on this. You'll see there's videos attached, a featured video. So ideally, we have something that goes into that place. We'll have number of U.S. locations, industry. We'll click on what industry you're in, just so that the database is built against that. And then you're going to upload your logo or give us your logo to update. Now that baseline is set, now I'm going to show you the 2 dashboards that you're going to see when you log in to your dashboard. So one is, I'm going to show you, these are our friends at Garage Floor Company. You'll see they are not an 1851 user currently. And so for those that are not on 1851, you're going to see all these cool features that we have, but you have to be a client of 1851 to access those. Right now, you'll have your Growth Club Management tab that you're able to access if you have not engaged us on marketing services. On that front, when you're ready, we'd love to have a conversation now. We can accelerate some of the growth and obviously parlay some of the success that we're having on Growth Club. When building this out, we built this so that it's very simple. There's information that you have to collect, but we built this as a very simple solution. And so you can see all you got to do, if you want to change your category, you can just go like this and say, we are now in food and drink. And you click this. Now, Garage Floor Company obviously isn't food and drink. So we're going to go ahead and fix that and move that right back to home services. But there you go. Now you click that check mark after you make an edit. So any of these are editable. All you do is edit, and then you click the check mark, and you're good to go. U.S. locations, self-explanatory. U.S. franchise units, U.S. corporate units, just so that there's a glimpse here. And again, we're trying to give all candidates, whether you're coming directly through Growth Club or you've just Googled the brand, a sense of what is the deal. Gross revenue tends to be item 19. We have an asterisk on here already, but this is what you're putting within your item 19. As you work through this, your hero section, you'll see it's very simple. Logo, what's the title here? And so what I like to do here, I mean, this is very simple. Discover your franchise opportunity with the Garage Floor Company. I actually like to use this as a why you, why now to say, why would you even want to buy this brand? Obviously very short and concise. Featured video. Here's an interview that we did with Dan on here. You can upload a PDF so that the user can download basically the information guide on your brand. You can even require the user to use an email to gain access to it. And then visit 1851 page as if you have that. That will add another box on here again. In this scenario, they don't. About, very simplistic. About, all of this is editable. All you got to do is hit the edit button and you're good. On this, we've built out these tabs. And this is to really add beef to your profile. And the more beef that you add to your profile, the higher likelihood a candidate's going to see it. And so we have 2 types of templates here. So we can just click on this guy And now we can start doing examples. So we could say the garage floor company investment. And I can enter values or numbers in here or details. We're going to go over here just as an example. Are you sure you want to switch? Yes. And so you can click on this one too, and now you can add an image or a video. So we created these two that you can add up to 4 tabs here, and you can change the tab name to say why our company or meet our franchisees or whatever you want in here. Like we made this so that you can add more information with the mindset of give the candidate the pathway to get to the finish line. When we've talked with franchisees, the 5 tabs that I would go through is the vision for the brand. Could be on one, that could be a video or just written. The point of differentiation with the product, the investment, some sort of sense in what your growth strategy is, and then validation. And so if you use that as an example for that, you can add these tabs. And then this bottom section, I'll just show you this. So let's go into, we'll go into a brand. It's going to keep with garage floor company. You look here, we end up getting into this bottom part, which here says ideal candidates, but you can put video, you can put bullets. Again, more opportunity to boost up your page. The more energy you put into the page, the better. Highlights, these are check marks, like what are the 4 key reasons why someone would want to buy. FAQs, these are very important from an SEO standpoint because Google will recognize these as information on your business. So if you add these on here, again, another great tool to add on. Your ideal candidate, here you can see this section is down here. That obviously completely editable. Learn more if you want to add a URL to guide the user off. And then the available markets, very simple on here, but opportunities available, unavailable states. So basically you want to come in here and say, what states are you registered in? And then when you make it available or visible, you'll see the map on your site. This is something that I call this a work in progress. And for any of you that are watching this video to get on board on here, feedback is welcomed. So we're basically building this out as a territory checker so that when we are talking to a candidate, we can very easily figure out whether you have growth or not. Historically, the territory checking has been used as a sense of saying, hey, we're paying attention to your brand. Here, we just want to have all the information. So say you're growing in Alabama and you're going to say Birmingham is a priority. And now we do check, and now we're in Birmingham, and it's one of our territory checker markets. So I'm just going to go ahead and click out of that so that they can go in here. Oops. Got to say yes first. Delete that. Go back. Where you've signed franchisees. This gives you a good roadmap, number of franchisees. Again, just so that we have information when we're talking to someone. And then potential resale markets. If you have a potential resale in that market. Now, obviously, these are all marked no because we haven't said that we are registered in that state. Therefore, there would not be a potential resale. But it gives us a sense, just in case we're talking to a candidate about this. Another thing that we've added on here that just launched is site analytics. And so this gives you a sense of where are people coming from. So we have a few people that have visited their page. And how much time are they spending on your page reading it? They're obviously not getting a ton of readers. They're launching the page. And so this is going to give you an interesting play because if you want to use this as a part of your sales structure, and again, part of the reason we're keeping the commissions low is that you can market your pages if you want us to now leverage the beauty of 1851. But you're going to want to see how this data comes out because this is going to help us when we're messaging and marketing to candidates, say, here are the most active brands and what candidates are searching for. This doesn't give a perfect insight, but it will show that people are visiting the page. But it will also give you an insight as you start looking at your heat map of where are people coming from and how much time are they spending on your page if it registers it as a user. Within your settings, you'll see your information. On here, you can change your password, set SEO, another easy thing. So we could put garage floor franchising on here. But again, we made this very self-explanatory so you can work through this spend some time and build out a good profile without obviously having access to all of the other bells and whistles that exist within 1851. To show you 1851, just if you've got to this point, you'll see I went over to Shuck and Shack's page, and they are an 1851 brand. So you'll see that they have all their bells and whistles. And just so that you can see some of the cool things about this, now when we look at site data, we start looking at site data across their business. Of course, that just kicked me out because I'm over here. Let's go back over here, get into the page. But you can look at site data that is specific to their branded experience. You can look at your ad campaigns. You can look at comparable data of brands across the 1851 system. And then there's a whole bunch of things in here that you can manage, including inquiry database, upload your cold leads. You get a news widget. So a lot of bells and whistles, very affordable entry into 1851. If you're curious about this, reach out. We'll probably want to reach out to you too. And then again, like our ask is on us building this all out for $0 a month, which has been a very expensive build out, is that obviously when you get an opportunity or you're thinking of an opportunity to look at marketing as a solution or PR as a solution, that you give us a chance to pitch your business. So that gives you a sense of what's going on the Growth Club page. Again, as a non-brand, all of your settings are in here. You've now received the login. You've seen the email that came out. Welcome to Dashboard version 1.0. We have a lot of bells and whistles that are going to be added to this. Thank you for being part of Growth Club. Appreciate you. Reach out if you have any questions. Take care.